Good old 3D platformers, a genre that I've highlighted on this channel multiple times. Whether it's a game like Mario 64, Sonic Adventure, or even a newer IP like A Hat in Time, platformers are the genre that I primarily played as a kid, so my love for them runs really deep. Anytime I see a game that reminds me of that era of gaming, it's always something I look forward to playing, so in comes New Super Lucky's Tale, a 3D platformer that embodies all the elements of the games that I love. Super Lucky Tale was originally showcased and revealed at an Xbox event, and I remember people on Twitter was going crazy because Microsoft teased us with Lucky's Tale, no pun intended, and people automatically assumed it was a new Conquer title. Well, it wasn't, but despite my brief disappointment, this game looked like something I would truly enjoy. It was colorful, the characters were charming, and the gameplay looked really solid. Now, of course, with this being on the Xbox, I don't think many people really cared to see some 3D colorful platformer, but I was happy that the genre was getting some representation and love. So, I should clarify, New Super Lucky's Tale is actually an enhanced version of the original game, which came out 2 years later. The new version is what we'll be looking at for this review. I would go as far as to say this game is pretty much a straight up remake. Better looking character models, better stages, customizable outfits for Lucky, and more. So if you're going to look into this game, play the newer version. Also, it is good to note that this game is no longer an Xbox exclusive, so if you have any modern gaming console or PC, you can enjoy this title. New Super Lucky's Tale was developed by Playful Studios. Prior to this game, they had a Lucky title on the VR platform, Oculus Rift, which definitely looked like it was a fun time. Like I stated, Super Lucky's Tale is a 3D platformer that clearly takes inspiration from games like Spyro the Dragon, with how you use the portals to get from different themed worlds and how you go about collecting collectibles. I also got a little bit of Mario 3D World vibes here from how you handle some of the platforming challenges and such. This game takes inspiration from all the best 3D platformers, and the team created this project, and that is perfect to me. The story of this game was rewritten for the enhanced title, but it's pretty bare in terms of complexity. Essentially, you have this evil guy named Jinx who stole a book called the Book of Ages. This causes a huge rift into the worlds that are pulled into this book, and it's up to Lucky to stop Jinx and get everything back in order. I know the team wanted to add a little bit more depth to the base story, but honestly, I really didn't find myself that invested in this story, and for a 3D platformer, the thing that matters to me the most is the gameplay and how the game looks and feels. So let's get into it. First off, Super Lucky Tale is a beautiful game. I'm playing this on the Xbox One, and by the way, during the time of this recording, this game is now on Game Pass, so that is a great way to experience this title if you haven't already. The game is extremely colorful and vibrant, which is something I truly appreciate. The visual variety is great as well. You explore different themed levels and hub worlds as Lucky. My personal favorites being Sky Castle, Gilly Island, and Huntington Ham. The game runs at a very smooth frame rate, and I did not notice any slowdown throughout my playthrough. Lucky controls very well. In platformers, control is one of the most important factors, especially in moments where you have to be more precise. Lucky did not feel stiff or too loose, it was just right. Lucky has a few moves at his disposal. He can double jump, he has a tail whip attack, he can also dig underground to bypass certain obstacles and grab coins from the underground, and he has his homing pounce attack. Think of the Mario 3D World catsuit in that sense. All the moves are helpful throughout the adventure, and I found myself using them all. In terms of what you're going to be doing in this game, Lucky has to collect these pages in order to reach the area's boss. Think of them as this game's power stars, or orbs if we're talking Spyro. You collect these by completing objectives in each individual level, but there are also some that are hidden as well, so the game does encourage exploration. You can also collect these letters that spell out Lucky's name, and that will grant you a page, and also, if you collect 300 coins in a level, you will also get a page for that. In the hub worlds, there are also opportunities to get more pages, and admittedly, I think the game definitely overused these sliding puzzles. It was fun for the first two worlds, but after a while I just did not feel the need to do them anymore. You also have these 2D levels and these auto running levels, which I really enjoyed, and some of my favorite levels in the game actually. You also have these Super Monkey Ball inspired levels, which I didn't have an issue with. The bosses in this game are pretty fun as well. The standout boss to me was definitely Meow Lady. I love the whole disco club theme, and I also like the challenge that Jinx's boss provided. It was pretty fun. I will also note, the music in this game is also pretty damn good. I find myself really vibing to many of the tracks, and come to find out, you can actually stream the soundtrack on Apple Music and Spotify, so give it a listen. Overall, if you enjoy 3D platformers, this game is a no-brainer. Is this game perfect? No. I had a few issues with load times being a little long and also the overuse of the sliding puzzles, but besides that, I had a great time with this game. The game is an easy recommendation for those who want that 3D platformer fix. You can play this game on all platforms, and I hope you guys check it out. We need more games like this. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.